Hobbies. I love hobbies. Hobbies are great, hobbies are cool. And hobbies are what I have. Like an obnoxiously large crap ton of them. But I'm the kind of person who finds things they like, adores them obsessively, and then throws them away a year later and forgets they ever existed. The only thing I never did that to was watching anime, but unless you're new around here, I'm sure you already knew that. Like I said, I've got more hobbies than I can count on both my fingers and toes, so I'm only gonna talk about a few. The first hobby I picked up during the young days of my childhood. And it was art. I love art. You could tell, oh, that's crazy, I wonder how. I'm still pretty mid at drawing right now, but back when I was a toddler, it was bad, as in bad. My favorite color was blue, but I took that a bit too literally and used no color but the color blue. So when I said I was gonna go draw in literal terms, I meant I will now proceed to sit on my rug and draw humanoid resembling figures. And maybe a little V for a bird in the background. But only with the color blue, of course, like, the frick is a rainbow. That was until my sister appeared. She was a true artist. She could draw anime, realism, cartoon, and use colors other than blue. Basically, she could do every art trick that I couldn't. So I asked her for tips, and soon enough, we were drawing art together all of the time. That little hobby we shared ended up eventually evolving into a crafting hobby. No kidding, my sister literally kept a mountain of boxes next to her dresser that we would cut, glue, and carve into whatever wacky stuff we wanted. To no one's surprise, all of mine looked like crap, but whatever. I was having fun. Until my sister entered her teen main character era. Girls, let's pause for a second. You know what I'm talking about. Every girl entering early teens/tweens does it. I mean the emo phase. So she quit art, threw away all of our craft boxes, locked her art supplies in a closet, and gave up a world of creativity for life behind a Nintendo screen, fantasizing about all the Fortnite skins she wanted but didn't have enough V-Bucks to buy. I hated it. So much. But I was determined not to give up art myself. I practiced and honestly, I was starting to get absolutely nowhere. My art was horrible. Not that I knew that. I flaunted these monstrosities and self-glazed over them every second of every day. But my sister was much more blunt than my parents were. She told me they were crap every time I showed her, and coming from someone like her who was both my role model at the time and a real artist, that stung. So I kept striving to get better, and some years later I made this. If you don't know what you're looking at, this is a redraw of the One Piece Wano arc manga cover, or half of it, basically. The coloring and line art were both questionable, sure, but for my first drawing, I think it wasn't half bad. While I say that, though, I still think I've definitely improved since then. Wanna see what I draw now? Nowadays, I'd be drawing... I'm not a simp, you are. Just kidding. Here's my actual art style. Basically, the same as my channel, but like 10 times better. The next hobby I'll talk about is decorating, specifically my bedroom. Oh my gosh, I've been wanting to animate this for forever. I love my bedroom so much! Like, you don't even get it. Obviously, there's those cool and kawaii bedrooms on Pinterest with pink wallpapers and life-size Sanrio plushies and Levi cardboard cutouts. So compared to those, mine is probably kinda basic. But it just makes me smile so big when I enter it. Like, I don't even know what it is. Maybe it's the massive manga bookshelf, or maybe it's the figurines on said bookshelf, or the Psycho Helmet poster. But whatever it is, it always brightens my day. I don't pay bills. I live off my parents' cash. Thank you. So whenever I get my hands on some green paper, I have full right to, and will, spend it on anime bedroom decor. So over time, my bedroom has become the perfect happy place for introverts like me who are allergic to social interaction and grass. I consider every part of my room to be beautiful, except for the closet. I don't remember the color of the carpet in that place, bro. Like, oop, actually, I lied. It's not all perfect. There are a few things I dislike about my bedroom. The main one being the cursed JJK posters. I've had this bedroom since I was in kindergarten, which, to put in perspective for you, was close to a decade ago if I round up. So I'm more mature now, obviously, but back then I must have hated my walls, because anytime there was anything on my hands and there wasn't a towel or tissue within a 3-inch radius of me, I would just smudge it on the wall and call it a day. But that has now come back to bite me in the thick skull, because someone explain, how can I expect to enjoy my happy place when I open my eyes to unidentified brown stains, smear stains, on my ceiling? So I conceal these stains with various drawings and anime posters. A certain wall in my room had a ton of stains on it, like more than the rest. So I cleaned it up best I could with a rag, and then concealed them with a set of JJK drawings I drew. One drawing being of a porcupine, he's overrated, one of a dead person, and one of Anya's long-lost brother. They looked great to me at the time, but not too long after that, I got glasses, and when I looked at the JJK poster that day with the glasses on, my face went pale, like pale as my sister, cause once I looked, I noticed that I could see every single marker stroke clear as day, and that I must not have waited for it to dry, because clear, visible fingerprints were all over the pictures. Guys, but they conceal the stains, so I pushed away my perfectionism, reluctantly, and pretended that I couldn't see the giant fingerprint on Yuji's butt. The pictures are still there to this day. Congratulations, you've made it to the end of the video. Fun fact for those who are new, but this is the one part of the video that is completely unscripted, so if it sounds weird, you know why. I'm gonna try to keep this short because they're normally like obnoxiously long. Thanks to all the wonderful artists who sent fan art. Yeah, it's beautiful. And I've been gone for a while. For one word, slacking. I'm actually so sorry. Life was lifing. Anyway, hope you have a wonderful day, wonderful week, wonderful month, wonderful year.